Here I am, and here is my audio, and everything is getting going. Okay, so the last time, and it's been a problem still, and I think okay, so yeah, I might um now this was not ChatGPT, this was Grok that I went and asked for help for, and it's the one that wrote the camera script. It might be that I should just go through the documents and learn how to use the camera. Um, I guess what I'll do is I'll go with Grok first. Wait a minute, is this the old one? Maybe ChatGPT was what I was using. Oh, new chat. Okay. This actually has so it was actually ChatGPT. Maybe I should use Grok then. Let's go to ChatGPT and tool script help. No, I was already on ChatGPT. Grok. I guess Grok is what I want to be at. Right? This is ChatGPT, right? Okay, this is Grok. There we go. Okay. Why does it do that? Let's go all the way down here. None of the process functions are doing anything. Um, and I'm not using physics. I'm not using physics process. Okay. Okay, so what I was gonna say is I might go to ChatGPT, start a new conversation. I'll probably have to post all the code and then tell it, um, ask it what's going on. Well, let's see what it says, and I may or may not, implement or update. Maybe it's just logging extra things here. Move the camera, reparent layout camera. Well, it is though. Add panning guard to implement the is panning guard in the layout tool. Share results. Report if the jitter drops, stops, or share the node. Okay. Not using visible. We need to rethink the source of the position change externally. There's one thing I could do though, and that is a position equals or something. I could do it real quick, I guess. Um, find in files. Position equals find. And of course, this is the initial thing that's in the ready. Position minus delta. Maybe I should just might do that. Okay, just give me a second. Last position. Okay, layout tool. Previous position equals. Okay, that's up here. This is, but what function? This is in load all rooms. I'm not loading all rooms every time I'm painting, so that's can't be the problem. Line overlay. It's just telling me to move the lines. Panel dot position. This is in resize panel. Find resize panel. Setup visuals. During load all rooms might trigger viewport. Yeah, but it shouldn't do that. Oh, it should only do that when I load. When I load and when I save when I save anything or add or remove or whatever. Uh, This position could be affected by the appearance transform. Layout camera. It is. Okay, that's fine. I'm not expanding little rooms. I'll do one thing though here. Okay. Let's focus on one thing for a moment. You contend load all rooms might be triggering during painting, correct? Based on the evidence, could indeed be triggering during painting, contributing to jitter. Deferred execution, maybe. It should just see if it will print. I'm going to put in a print in load all rooms just in case, and we'll see what shows up. Good. Good. Good call. Include the print in load all rooms. Why would load all rooms should not be being called here? I don't call load all rooms from the camera script. I want to. I don't know why the clear rooms clearing as loaded rooms clear rooms. Oh, maybe I have that in there. Let me check here. I guess tool. Do I have a clear rooms? I don't have a clear rooms, do I? Why would I put clear rooms? Uh. Finding files. Clear rooms. Where? Clearing rooms. Clearing. Ready as loaded. Okay, I actually do clear rooms, but it's not a function. Okay, this is not going to be. We'll go to load all rooms. We'll do two things. Okay, we got running load all rooms already printed in there. Print and upload all rooms. Now, really save scene. Okay. Okay. Oh, output. Okay. Let's just run the video. Load. Okay. And it's probably at the top, I'm guessing. Okay. So, load all rooms does not fire except for once at the beginning. So that's not it. Quick question. I attach a V-box and panel to the room to the layout room. Its position is updated whenever a resize its position is occasionally updated. Not the actual node itself, but those child nodes. Is it possible the child nodes are having the problem? The updating position of the VBox container panel, children of layout room, occasionally not the layout room node itself, and Godot redot changing a child's transform can affect the parent's layout or trigger scene recalculation, especially the parent. That's not what this is doing though. But what I'm saying is maybe it's not pulling the camera. Maybe it's moving the panels themselves, causing them to jitter. Setting the position of the VBox container panel manually might force a redraw or repositioning of the parent layout room, which could ripple to the camera. Camera is sensitive to canvas changes. Could explain the external position override. Um, I'm not saying it's a recalculation or even that it's affecting the camera at all. It might be the panels themselves are moving, even if the camera is in a stationary position. Here, updating the position of the V-Box might be causing movement of jitter, possibly unrelated to the camera's position. Oh, no, wait. Wait a moment. I can figure out fairly quickly if it's repositioning a child repositioning problem. I just need some print statements where the positions change to see if that's the case, and in fact can even log. At least I know it's firing when panning. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go to script. I'm going to go to layout room. I'm going to say, I'm going to go find that position equals. Okay. Print panel repositioning and set up visuals. So go see and F3. This is another, I think this is the resize panel. Let's do this. And resize panel. Okay, and let's go ahead and print this out. V-Box reposition in what did I call it? Resize panel. It's panel. Okay. Okay, we can tell that immediately when I run it, because it'll okay, we'll stop it. Well, I have to keep doing this. Panning is true. Panning. Yeah, but how do I know where that's at? How do I know where that's happening at? Alright. Let's do this again. Well, it still didn't help any. It's doing it for all these 204, which is fine. This is the initial when it loads up initially, so that is a problem. Let's go ahead and copy this, I guess, and then let's go to text and let's paste. Resize panel. Okay. Now let's go down to next. I wonder how come it doesn't tell you, okay, 204 matches. So 204 matches for 204 rooms. Okay. Next. Okay. So that's not happening. Okay. Okay, so I know it's not resize panel or what was the other one? Or setup visuals. That only happens once at the beginning. Isn't accessed at all while attempting to pan. Jitter persist. Suggest something is still updating like a child nodes. You know, their position is updated occasionally. No, what I'm saying is it's not repositioning the children at all. It's only doing it at the beginning when I create the panels for the rooms after I've loaded all the rooms. So we can rule that out. I think, let's see. No, that's the lines overlay. That's nothing to do with the rooms. If I remove the lines overlay, it would still jitter. It just would jitter with those panels. So that's not the reason. It's parented to I can disable the overlay But that won't stop it because that's only for line drawing. Well, I might be able to do that anyways. What was the other thing I was thinking of? I don't know. Yeah, I can just do that to start with, I guess. Let's find load all rooms. Okay, and load all rooms. Okay, we're gonna say file name begins with, oh, we're gonna say 003. Try that. Scene, reload, save scene. Okay. I'm just gonna bring this down without saving it. Or, that's not true. I mean, I'll save that, but without actually saving the room data. So the room data can be at the same place it was. Hmm. So let's just run the scene. Let's see what happens. It's doing it though still. But I mean, how come? Hmm. How come I move them all down? We'll do. Wait, we'll do it this ways. I'll go in and I'll recomment this out, and I'll go to reload save scene. Okay, everything should be fine here. We are going to go ahead and we're going to drop all these down, and I am going to save it. So save room data, run test scene. Okay. Oh, actually, I see. I see. I have to actually. Okay. I need to move this over here because it's that's about the center. So say room data, run the scene. Okay. Could be the recentering. Well, the recentering would only happen in here. It wouldn't happen. Okay, let's go back to script and then let's go ahead and do this. And we'll go ahead and reload save scene. So, okay. And right now that means we only have these ones. So, nope, it still does it. Okay, tested with fewer rooms, still does it. So that clearly has nothing to do with it either. Ruled out overlay parenting cleared, camera override. Um, give me the full camera script with the full stack trace because I haven't implemented that yet. What? I think you're misunderstanding. I'll provide the full camera with script with stack traces logging as requested. This is purely for debugging the panning jitter. Yes, overrides, not intent for unauthorized access here. Let's get back on track. I don't know why it assumed that's what I was asking for. Copy. Script. Yep, camera. Select all. Paste. Oh, it's shorter. Reload save scene. Um, we got a solid data set to work for your layout tool. Scene loads correctly. Runs once. 19 rooms. Pending behavior starts at followed by position change externally message. The new position matching the temp position. Consistently shows source layout camera function process line 30 indicating the change is detected in process function itself. Second line points to the process and layout camera, suggesting no external script or engine calls directly setting the position. Externally labels the misnomer here. Is the script's own comparison triggering the log? JROPS, you notice visual stuttering. Um, compares position with last position after the input handler sets it. Since position is updated in the same frame, the check flags as a change potential, not an override. No external interference, like additional calls. The visual stuttering likely stems from Redot's rendering pipeline. Nah, I don't think so. Okay. Copy. All right, fine. Paste. Control S. Okay. Put this out. Reload save scene just in case. Clear it again. Run scene. Canning behavior starts at 00, moves to 213, 287, or 100 frames, with deltas ranging from smooth mouse input. Line with panning 2 positions, confirming no external override. Just the script zone updates triggering the check. Jitter observation. Suggests that the issues in frame rate related are position mismatch. Frame rate stable. Rules out major performance drops from 19 rooms. Or welcome for running artifact. Generally stems from. I doubt it. Small position changes. Project settings, rendering quality 2D, enable use pixel snap to test panning. Jitter reduces the source's injury positions, avoiding subpixel issues. Okay. Rendering quality 2D. Project settings. See if it's in here. 2D. Snap 2D transforms to pixel. Okay, let's go ahead and close that. Okay. Reload save scene. Clear this out. Pixel snap does not reduce jitter at all. Might be something stupid that I did or something. Oh, hey, Rook. Sorry I didn't notice you there. It's happens when I'm coding, and I know I'm using Grok, but it's still the same thing. I'm getting a jitter in the painting, and it might be because of the way I'm doing the painting. It might be because of Grok's deal. I might try putting it into ChatGPT and just to ask it if it could tell what was wrong. Update camera 2D with alert code as suggested earlier. Is panning. Could be alert problem. Um, event mouse motion and is panning. Last position. Panning 2. Okay. Paste. I have to, hold on. Copy. Paste. Alright, fine. So what's the problem here? Okay. So now we're lerping, apparently. I'm going to reload save scene just in case. And I'm going to go ahead and run the scene. Okay. It seems it's moved out alright, but now it hardly moves anywhere. Allow the jitter smooth out the lerp approach. Lerp factor of 0.1 is too conservative. Increase alert factor to allow for faster convergence while keeping it some smoothing. Try 0.5 for balance. Save scene. Clear that out. Start it up. Actually, that's pretty good, except for... Oh, so maybe lerping is what it should have done, huh? Seems to work okay. Although it still seems like it's not moving as fast as it should. I'm assuming that the lerp factor would be between 0 and 1. What if I just set it to 1.0? Put 0 to 1. 0 means no movement toward the target. 1 means instant move toward the target. Okay, we'll try 1.0. 1.0. It might, like I said, I always reload save scene. I don't know if it matters, but I always figure it's a good thing to do that. Okay, let's rerun it with Lerp 1. Does it come back? Yes, the jitter comes back. That's very interesting. You're right, the jitter comes back. So, where is the point that the jitter starts manifesting itself? Like, if I choose 0.8 or something. Render thread, especially for... I don't think it's redot at all. Same thing with Godot. Test space. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing to do or not. I might want to restore it back to the old way and see if ChatGPT can figure it out. Actually, I should just ask it to write me a camera movement deal, or maybe I should go look up some tutorial or something about camera. Um, let's see here. Let's run this first. That actually feels right though now. Um, there could be a jittering, but I can't exactly. Well, you know, yeah, there is a little jittering. I could do it 7.5. Go ahead and reload. Um, I think um, I could tell a little jitter at 0.8. I'm at 0.75, and it seems okay there, or at least that's the best I can do. I might leave it. It's I kind of wonder though. Um, let's see. Let's see something here. Got read up engine. Oh, yeah, .org. See some documentations, community. Let's go to community first. Do they even have communities up? Um, except Blue Sky, TikTok, Discord, which I already do. I guess documentation maybe. Files and resources. Devlogs. This is also based off of let's see. Camera to the GD script 3 tutorial or something. I gotta find some tutorial. I mean that might be what you have there to work with, and that might be what it's good, you know. Yeah, camera 2D. That's all classes. I can actually go to let's go back to documentation here. Oh, I was already in documentation. That's all right. Class reference. Camera. Camera. This only one camera can be active per viewport. If no viewport is available, the camera will register in the global viewport. Simple helper to get things going quickly. Methods. And then you have the, I don't even know what that's. Can't find this page because it's not in here. It's in Godot. Okay. And what was this? This is for 4.4. Let's see if I can. Versions 4.3. Okay. Camera 2D. This is probably here. Okay. Oh, shoot, I should just ask this question. I asked this question about a tutorial about 2D camera, and of course, in React discussion, not many people are there, but in off topic, everybody's here. What if I just pasted it in here? Somebody can answer me in here because they're actively talking in that. Hmm. Oh, somebody did mention. Yep. Okay. I don't think there's a tutorial for that because basically the first few chapters of computer graphics. Yeah, that doesn't really help me though. I'm talking about Redot or Godot or GD script, however you want to say it, camera 2D, um, and getting to move around and stuff. First few chapters of computer graphics. I'm not implementing my own camera. Plus, I have my own methods for such a thing. I'm talking about utilizing the camera 2D node to effectively pan over my scene. That's interesting, though. Everything you need to know about camera 2D and Godot for full guide. And if that's a video, I won't be watching the video on here, but I will probably DevWorm 1 year ago. I might have even seen this, maybe. I'm even subscribed to DevWorm here. Why am I having a problem now? It's a problem. Oh, it was coming up, wasn't it? Well, that's weird. I wonder how come it's taking so long. Is that because I got like Brave browser and I got unblock origin or whatever? It's pretty weird. Okay, I can probably go through that later. Um, you mean in the GD script documents? If that's the case, I mean, if it's in the documents, that's fine, I guess. Um, Introduction, step by step, scripting languages, your first script, use signals, okay. First 2D game, contents, main theme, heads up display, finishing up, manual, best practices. Viewports and canvas transforms. See, um, okay, fine. This person isn't helping me anyways, regardless. Where's off topic? Yes, GD script. Basically, I had Grok help me out, so it wrote a script, and um, the camera jitters. So after going through a few steps, it introduced slurping and now it seems to work okay, but I wanted to see if there was something I could learn on my own to see if that was the best it could get. With the lerping function, the jitter went down. Its initial factor was 0.1, which was too slow, but then upped it to 0.5, and it seemed okay, but still a bit slower than I wanted. So I upped it to 0.8, and it started doing some basic jitter, but then I brought it back to 0.75, and it seems like the best I can do is that. So I might just leave that. Canvas, global canvas, stretch canvas. I don't know anything about canvas stuff, so that's not really interesting. Um, okay. Well, whatever. I guess I maybe I can just go ahead and start on the Zoom part. But I'll probably be looking at that tutorial there. Wait, did I look at this? It's probably not useful, but okay. This is following the player. That's not really what I'm interested in here. Hmm. Okay, read a discussion. There's nothing about discussions. Okay. Uh, that's all right. So this might be the best it can do. All right. Let's see. Okay, so what about trying to zoom again? Do I need to do that? Seriously? Message limit reached. Okay. I need to also implement zoom. I'm building a tool for my game, so panning and zooming are important. How do I add zoom to my 2D camera in CD script from video 3? You can control the zoom property of the camera 2D. The zoom property is a vector 2 that scales the camera's view. A value of vector 211 is the default zoom level. Values less than 1 zoom in, and values greater than 1 zoom out. Define limits, input event. If event is action press zoom in. Hmm. You press the button or use the mouse wheel for. Um, I know what I want to do. What I'm going to do here. Let's copy. Select all. Copy. And actually, I want to probably get rid of those print statements, but let's see how Leo. So this is the code I'm using currently to pan around the scene via the middle mouse button. I want it to act like the editor does. Let's see what it says. I want to see if it says that smooth based movement to make it behave exactly like you want to add zoom with the mouse wheel. Set on the cursor, smooth zooming, optional but feels more natural. Panning inertia, or smoother dragging, optional polish, zoom limits to avoid extreme values. Keep panning smooth. Currently your lerp and input can feel laggy. Let's refine your script to match the editor, like fill with clean, responsive panning and zoom. Mouse smooth panning, middle mouse panning, zoom limits. No need to assign input actions. Use built-in mouse wheel and middle click. Attach the script to camera 2D node. Set the camera drag margins to disabled or adjust as needed. Wrap your input checks. This gives you actually, well, I will want to add reset zoom, but um, let's do something here. Let's paste this just to make sure, and then let's go back and Brave Leo, right? So let's copy that. Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and paste this. Control S. Okay. Mm. Ah, need some here. Mouse button. Dot. Mouse. Middle. That seems to work. Input event. Let's see. Input event dot mouse button, mouse motion. No. Input event mouse wheel doesn't exist in GD script. We go 4.3 GD script. Mouse button events. Input event mouse button event. Okay, let's go ahead. In the Go 4.3 GD script, input event mouse wheel doesn't work. Hmm. Process. Okay, let me check something here. Uh, Select all, copy. All right, let's just do this here. New, paste. Okay, select all. Copy, paste. Huh, interesting. Huh. Let's go ahead and hit play scene. Okay, let's go back to select all, copy, select all, paste, save. Okay, clear. DVD. Let's save scene. Okay. Thanks. Although that didn't seem to work. Uh, okay, so implement panning, and then I get it. You're tracking the delta, and then you move the camera by that much. Okay, well, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to go ahead and end today's right now, partly because my mom is driving down here for my birthday, and she'll probably call around 4 or something, and so I want to be done a little bit early so I can get ready and whatever. And we'll try to pick this up on Monday, maybe. Kind of depends, but we'll try to pick this up on Monday. We'll see if I can figure it out. I don't know. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a learn. I'm going to learn about the camera a little bit, how it works, how to do my own thing. Lerping, I don't really know. Like, if you told me to write a lerping function, I don't know if I could right away. I'd have to go look some stuff up, but I can figure it out though. So, I mean, that's okay. So, I can just do it on my own and figure it out on my own, I think. And maybe I'll rewrite and write my own um, stuff for that. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I guess what I'll do is I'll see you on Monday, probably more than likely, unless something happens. There's an appointment or there's something. I don't know. Maybe I'll be doing something for my birthday on Monday. I'm not sure with my dad, um, or something. We'll see. Anyways, yeah. So thanks. Thank you for watching part 2.